What if the reality you've always trusted, your sense of self, of others, of right and wrong, was just a useful illusion? What if one of the oldest texts in human history held the key to releasing not only suffering, but the very ideas that create it? Welcome back to the channel. In today's deep dive, we're unpacking the ancient brilliance of the Diamond Sutra, a scripture that has shattered conceptual walls for over 2,500 years and remains more relevant than ever in the chaos of 2025. This isn't about religion. It's about radical clarity. It's about a mind so free from grasping, so fluid in its seeing, that it cuts through illusions like a diamond slicing through cloth. Hence the name, Virasachidika Purazanaparamaisha Sutra, or, more commonly, the Diamond Sutra. This sacred matha in a Buddhist text is not long, but it is deep, extremely deep. Every line challenges not just how you think, but what thinking even is. So, let's begin where the sutra begins, not with dogma, but with a question. What is real? To explore that, we have to go straight into one of the sutra's most startling revelations. The self you think you are doesn't exist in the way you believe. This is the teaching of Ein self. The Diamond Sutra doesn't just flirt with the idea that the ego is an illusion. It declares it flatly. Astor Subhuti, a wise disciple, engages the Buddha in a dialogue that pulls apart our tightly held identity. He asks, if a bodhisattva being who seeks enlightenment for the sake of others help us countless beings reach liberation, should they think, I have helped these beings? And the Buddha answers no. Because if the bodhisattva holds even a subtle concept of I, other, or being, if they are not yet awakened. Because all those terms, I and you and theys, are constructions. Convenient for conversation. Dangerous if believed as ultimate truth. In daily life, we cling to identity. Am a success. Am a failure. Am kind. Am broken. The sutra says, look closer. What you call new is a stream of sensations, thoughts, memories, interpretations, all shifting, impermanent. You are not a now. You are a verb. The relief here is enormous. Because if the self is not fixed, either are your limitations. Either is your pain. You can stop defending the illusion. You can start living with freedom. Modern anxiety often stems from the ego's obsession with protection and validation. But when you realize there is no fixed self to predict, only an unfolding process, you begin to soften, to loosen, to breathe. So what's left, if not me? That brings us to another luminous teaching, essence, or emptiness. Emptiness might sound bleak. It's anything but. Emptiness does not mean nothingness. Means interdependence. Everything you see, feel, think, it exists only in relationship. A flower isn't just a flower. Sun, soil, rain, time, decay. It exists because of everything else. And so do you. The Diamond Sutra says, all conditioned phenomena are like a dream, an illusion, a bubble, a shadow, a ecto, or a flash of lightning. Thus should they be regarded. This isn't nihilism. It's liberation. Because if everything is dreamlike and we can meet each moment with curiosity, not control, we can engage with life lightly, tenderly, fully, without clinging. Let's use a metaphor. Imagine your life as a movie. When you're absorbed in the story, you laugh, cry, panic. It feels real. A part of you knows, this is just a screen. The Diamond Sutra invites you to live life fully engaged yet lightly rooted. Enjoy the movie. Play your role. Don't forget you're also the awareness behind the screen. You are not trapped in the form. You are the space in which form rises. This leads to one of the most powerful practices in the Sutra, the non-abiding mind. In modern language, it means a mind that does not grasp at past, at future, at identity, at opinions. The Buddha says a bodhisattva should develop a mind that does not abide anywhere. What does that mean? Let go of attachment to me, fleeting to outcomes, obsession with right wrong, fixation on control. Instead, live like a clear mirror, present, reflective, be. When pain comes, feel it, but don't hold it. When joy comes, enjoy it, but don't chase it. Let each moment rise and fall, like waves. Eat the ocean, not the wave. This non-abiding isn't passivity. It's profound engagement without entanglement. Imagine making a decision without fear of failure. Loving someone without needing them to complete you. Working hard without needing to prove your worth. That's the power of a non-abiding mind. And it's not abstract. It's deeply practical. You can begin right now with micro shifts. When you catch yourself saying, I should be further along, pause. Ask, who is this my? Where is it located? Can I see this thought? Then let it go. When conflict arises, pause. Ask, am I defending an identity or seeking understanding? When joy rises, pause. Ask, can I enjoy this moment without gripping it? These are subtle moves, but they change everything. Over time, your mind becomes more like a diamond, clear, sharp, unbreakable, and radiant. So how do you live the diamond life? Not by retreating from the world, but by engaging it differently. You begin with small acts of clarity. Journal with awareness. Who am I clinging to today? Meditate with gentleness. Let me watch thoughts rise and fall without judging. Practice generosity without identity. Give without needing to be the giver. Practice patience without narrative. Breathe without labeling yourself as impatient. The Diamond Sutra ends with a paradox. If you think you've understood it, you haven't. If you think you've mastered it, we're still clinging. The true teaching is beyond form, beyond grasping. It lives in your willingness to release. To release your grip on self. Your grip on permanence. Your grip on certainty. And in that release, you become more alive than ever. Thank you for watching this video. The Diamond Sutra has sparked something in you. Let us know in the comments. What line or idea hit home? How do you see the illusion of self playing out in your life? Like, subscribe, and join us again as we explore more ancient wisdoms for modern liberation. Until then, be light, be free, and remember, you are not the self you protect. You are the space that holds it all.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the Soulmate Test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.